procedures down and safety rules. If you're in the role of trainer,
Here, $4,500 a month. Matt, I think you just got conned.
What'd you say?
That's an expensive computer, $4,500 a month.
Well, I don't know. If you're going to spend $55,000 on a computer, wouldn't you want it to be good?
That computer better fucking cure cancer if it's that expensive.
It's the new Apple Mac Pro. Spec'd out all its details, maxed them out.
Mm-hmm.
Terabyte and a half of RAM.
Jesus Christ.
56 core processors.
Oh my god. I don't even think you can communicate that many processors efficiently at this day and age.
I'm just kidding. I definitely didn't buy that. I was looking earlier though, because I was like, I spent a large part of my day today, kind of doing some stuff in Terminal and like learning how to like do like parallel computing and like really getting acquainted with like the supercomputer that our stats department has that we have all have access to.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do want to start getting more familiar with like running big jobs in Terminal, like on a supercomputer, like cloud computing type thing. One, I think it could actually really help me with like my project and maybe even this class. So instead of having to wait 5 hours for a homework thing to compile in our studio, I could do it in 30 minutes. Or at least I could put on my resume, hey, I know how to do cloud computing. Like that's a pretty tangible skill. But yeah, so I was just like playing with that today, and one of like the tutorials I was watching, like it's like you can. It was talking about like cores and core processors and stuff, like just like briefly, like a super quick overview. It's like, yeah, you can go here and type in the cheapest laptop available, and like she did it on Google, and it's like there's like one for like $74, and then she's like, or you could do this, and like went to basically this example, and I was like, what does that one actually look like? Let me see. Now like maxed out everything. It's like, holy shit, yeah, like this thing will cure cancer.
God damn it.
Yeah. Because I was curious, I was like, how much would it really cost? I've also kind of just been curious, how much would it cost to actually build a supercomputer? Like my TA for my computing class, he's an international student, but he'll be defending in May or June, I guess, and he got a job offer at Amazon, and he said he interned there for 2 summers. Now I know the kind of money they make at Amazon as an intern. My buddy Kevin, he's the one running a startup out in the Bay Area. He said, because he interned at Amazon for a summer, he said he got $7,500 a month plus a $2,500 living stipend, and then I think like a $5,000 signing bonus just to be an intern. And that was like after his junior year of college for like software development intern. PhD level data science intern, I assume would maybe not be double, but like maybe like 1.5 that. And the reason I say that is my TA's name was telling me that he dumped like pretty much all of the money he made those like summers into like building this supercomputer he has at his home. He does it for like uses it for like research and like gaming and like personal projects and other stuff. So I can't.
How much electricity that uses?
I was kind of wondering that too, because I was like, how do you deal with the heat? I was like, I assume that's water cooled, and he's like, yeah. But even then, like between the fans and like all the power that thing generates, like fucking hell, man. He didn't, and I can understand this. I wasn't gonna press it or anything. He didn't tell me like the exact price, but like I would say that thing clearly costs probably $20,000 to $25,000 at minimum. So I just can't imagine like if you spent that much money on that kind of like a computer, and then there's one that's like twice as expensive as that, and that's like even more, and that's like cheap. I mean, fuck, no wonder supercomputers cost like billions. Like, fucking hell. It's astounding, man. This stuff is like so fascinating when you like get down to it, and I can see why you didn't like want to like pay for like upgrading like your PC and just got a new one because like shit, after a year or two, they're become like completely obsolete in terms of like having the newest tech or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Super expensive to maintain. I don't know.
Super.
It's just been something I've been thinking about and playing with all day. What have you been up to today? How's your day
You went to class, you went to go teaching a class, went back home, was getting ready for PDEs, but then the professor might have appendicitis, so they just left. And I went to Target to get toothpaste, and I was like, you know what, Shake Shack is right there, I might as well get some fucking Shake Shack. So I got the Shake Shack I was craving all weekend for, and
Not
the shake
bad.
was incredibly thick. It was super cold, and I had to wait like 40 minutes for it to be able to be drank.
So you wouldn't like put like dry ice on your brain basically?
Exactly. The top of my head is so itchy, but I want to scratch it.
When's the last time you showered?
This morning?
The only reason I ask
I'd
is like
be...
sometimes like when I don't shower for like 2 or 3 days, like my head will get a little itchy, but just because I have dandruff or something. But yeah,
Yeah, I might have to use Head and Shoulders during the winter. It's getting that time of the year. My head might get all itchy.
yeah, nothing gets dry, especially being up there like when it like, because like Cincinnati and St. Louis could get cold, but like I feel like even in the last like 4 or 5 years, like with climate change, it's like hasn't been as bad, which in one sense sucks. I remember like when it would get like really fucking cold like consistently in Cincinnati, like growing up in like early high school and stuff. But like you're up there in like in Wisconsin, dude. Like I am sure it's like already now like probably like it's in like the 30s sometimes or like overnight.
Yeah, you mean look at the weather. Oh, I saw 61. I was like, no way. That's my sister's. Yeah, it's at 34 right now. It was
Holy
like
shit,
39
man.
there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be seeing that for probably a few weeks, maybe even a month. There was one day,
Mm-hmm.
or there was like a day or two last year where even it got in like the 70s and like winter down here.
Yeah.
It was honestly kind of alarming. Like having grown up like in places and like lived in like the Midwest my entire life, where like you know it never got warmer than like 50 degrees in winter. Like even that was like kind of like a wow, it's a warm day out. Experiencing like a day when it's like in like it's like 70 and sunny and it's winter is like it's unnerving.
Mm-hmm.
But well, it sounds like you've had a good day. What are you guys talking about in PDEs?
Just fundamental solution stuff to Laplace and the heat equation.
Is it like an undergraduate like PDEs class, like just like doing like basic like like here's like the analytical ways you can solve PDEs, like classifying them, and then just like doing like and then like maybe some like numerical techniques, or like you doing like full on like Sobolev spaces and like
Yeah, so below spaces. It's a graduate level class.
gotcha.
So far, it's so easy.
That's
Like, she's going
nice.
so slow.
Guess it
She
makes
could probably do 2 semesters that she has planned out in 1 semester. I'm like, oh my god, I don't. This is so boring. Probably doesn't help that I think I'm a 4th year grad student. Well, not 4th year grad student, 4th year PhD student, and like everybody else there is like a 1st year.
Oh,
And I'm
really?
just like, yeah, they're like first or maybe even second, but I don't recognize some of the names in the class. So I'm assuming they're like early.
So you're kind of like in the crowd of like, who are you people? Because
Exactly.
like you've been there like long enough
Super
to be
old.
like, like who the fuck are you kids?
Yeah, any person that's like late in analytic, I mean not analytic, in analysis, the analysis group, I should know who they are and what their names are. Like I don't recognize any of their names.
Oh wow.
So I'm like, I guess they're fresh people. I'm
To
gonna
be
start
honest, though, they're
queuing.
probably around your age or my age, which is
Yeah, that's
interesting
true.
given your situation. But like,
I know, I've been to school forever.
Didn't you like kind of do part of college in like high school and then you did like college quick or something like that?
Yeah, I graduated college when I was 18. I'm
Shit,
still in
dude.
it.
What the fuck?
Why am I still here?
How did you do that? I mean, I started college at 18.
I did it because there was a early entrance thing up in Missouri, and I could do 2 years and get my diploma in high school. But what I did was I took 21 credit hours per semester, so I could just rush it.
Jesus.
And then after those 2 years, I did one more year to get my bachelor's, and then, yeah.
Okay, so you're already like young for your, I guess, like your class, and then like starting like what sophomore year, I guess, you like started taking like college credits, like or something like that, like 21 credits a semester, and then so like by the time like you were 18, you were just basically done.
Pretty much.
Jesus, man.
And I was scared being an 18-year-old, and I was like, oh god, I can't go into the workforce first this young. So I just
I'm not even sure who'd hire you, to be honest with you. Like, no offense, but like, hi, I'm 18 years old and I've never had a job and I just graduated college. Like, you're a kid. Like, we hire interns older than you, you know?
Yeah, that's why I was like, I might as well just do a master's program. And I just wanted to stay in Missouri, so I just said screw it and went to SLU. I didn't focus much on like undergrad research. I was more there for the work, so I didn't go to like SLU or anything. I mean, not SLU, WashU. I didn't apply to those. I just applied to SLU. And SLU is nice because the master's degree was fully funded.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh fuck, that's really nice.
Yeah.
Like, not many schools do that, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to do a PhD just yet. So I just went in for a master's.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
And the PhD's going fine, but oh my god. I just wanna go. I think I'm old enough to go now.
Well, I don't know if old enough, but at least you've been on the ride long enough to be like, okay, I've been on here long. I'm good. I want to get off now.
Your drone has found a bomb.
Been on this carousel for long enough. Getting a little dizzy.
Mm-hmm.
Be advised your drone has located a bomb.
I don't know. Part of me feels that way because like the last number of years have just been like so intense
5
for me.
seconds to insertion.
Like I did like 12 math classes my junior year.
Proceed to
You know,
bomb
and
location.
those weren't like,
like,
yeah, and you know, and they weren't like, you know, like baby, like, you know, pre-calc or like college algebra type classes. I mean, you know, like you've taken these, it's like doing like real analysis, abstract algebra, complex, like PDEs, like all in one semester. Like, I mean, that I also ignored combinatorics with Dr. Marks there, but which was Jesus Christ. I mean, literally he was giving us Putnam problems for like quizzes sometimes. He'd be like, here's a simple, like, you know, 1A Putnam problem from 1955, and he'd say it, like, you know, with like the ways, like he'd like put his glasses on and kind of like lean back and be like, oh, you know.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Did you just get knifed?
Yeah, I thought you were on rappel. Oh well, you are, but not where I was.
Why did I just throw that?
Yeah, I would watch out for Alibi. She was last seen on site. She ran out and got me. Aviator room, Alibi. She's in connector.
No, don't die, Buck.
This is a really good drone Twitch has. Oh, it's actually your drone, Sean. This is a really good
One op
spot.
4 remaining.
Oh god, that last guy ran at me. Thank god Ace was there. I mean, not Ace. Fuse. Thanks, Fuse. Fucking beeline for me after guy.
And given your kind of thick and one speed, she's gonna catch up to you.
Mm-hmm.
So what were you gonna like like what made you hesitant about a PhD? Like while like you were like in your master's degree, like just like didn't want to do more school.
I don't know. I just thought, I mean, if you do master's degree stuff, you can do a PhD just easily, and master's degree is great.
Well, you're not wrong. I mean,
I don't know, I wasn't ready for a 5-year commitment to a new school. I wasn't sure. 2 years versus 5 years.
Locate a bomb.
Not too bad.
it's kind of exhausting after a while too, just like taking classes and just studying, like be responsible and like passing exams and shit.
Man, at least pass the exams and shit. That was nice. Qualifying. I gotta do specialty, but man, I am just... This is just such a pain in the ass. I'm not sure like what kind of quality I need to do for a dissertation and all that.
That's probably definitely stressful.
Yeah, and with this corona stuff,
10
like,
seconds to insertion.
oh my god, I just want to talk to my professor face to face. I hate doing
In
online.
5 seconds.
Yeah, same.
Drone
I
has
hate
located
working
a bomb.
online and like spending like my entire day just
Proceed
like
to bomb's
on my
location and
computer.
defuse it.
It's very sad. I hate sitting down on my desk.
Yeah, I've like basically just been on my bed and on my desk like literally all day today, and that's kind of like how every day goes.
That's your bedroom. How did you get knifed that one time?
Oh, all right. So I went on the balcony and I heard a bunch of running, and so I had my shotgun ready, but I just simply didn't see, like based on how I was sitting and like angle I was holding, I couldn't see Alibi. She just ran out from top of stairs, like that you were about to walk up, and it's like.
Oh god, there's a laser sight. Laser sight. Oh god! She's in my corner. Did you get her?
No.
Oh. I was like wondering where that laser sight had disappeared when I ran in front of her. I was like, what the fuck? That laser sight debated me, dude.
Dude, that was like straight out of a horror movie. We're like going, just kind of naturally talking, and then it's like, wait, what's a laser sight? Where's that coming from? And then it just pops out of fucking nowhere.
It's beautiful. Got stun grenades.
One op 4.
She's being picked up? Yeah, nice.
Wow.
Op 4
Nice.
eliminated.
Okay.
Sorry, I haven't.
That's probably the
contributed
most
as a
embarrassing way to die.
team.
Just like, what is this laser sight?
Oh my god.
I thought she was like looking from upstairs and looking down, but I was like wondering why
yeah.
it disappeared when I walked near it. It's like, what the fuck? That was just